sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
This one completes a Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
All right. 18. 11.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Inside the 40. Rico Dowdle. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Travis Jones there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Houston.
Here we go. 18.
On first down, it's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. I had That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
9-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's now 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
Cup 19!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
79 Broncos!
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, Kevin.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Mustang 19! Ready, go!
Back to the air one more time. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. One is complete, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Travis Kelce down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Packers. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Stroud. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Look hot, look hot. 18, what's up?
Now Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Ready? Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19
Brings
right.
up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense. Can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at
70
the 50-yard
Ranger. 70
line.
Ranger. Let's go now.
Tight end motioning left.
18 Cardinal. 8 ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Trying to push the ball down the field, it's an interception. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 57 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18. Let's go. Hey, Uno Mars.
To throw is Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Packers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Pass taken in by Dowdle. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the Texans' 16-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Packers 21, Texans 14. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Here's Smith to return it.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Dragon, 79, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Adam Vinatieri set to
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, 60, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
32 yards.
A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
79 Broncos.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. For a touchback.
35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
35, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Stroud to throw. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Into space, and he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Steady, steady.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Derek Stingley.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Stroud to throw here on 1st down.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this.
Now, Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Dowdle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, south. 118. What's up? Good.
Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and goal from the 1.
All right.
To throw is Stroud.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
Gravity Lions.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
8-yard gain.
Ready, set.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. Set. 6, hop, 70, hop, 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set, go.
On the ground, it's the tight end.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
7-yard line.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
A tight end in motion now. Finding room to the 20. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.